My background, I'm a physician. I went to the medical school at age 17 and graduated at age 23 in Iran, and worked as a researcher and a clinician for a few years. I did a master in epidemiology and clinical research, and also started a residency in neurosurgery. Before in 1999, decided to come with my family to Canada. So we arrived in a very cold day of winter time. As soon as I arrived in Canada, I realized how more difficult this journey would be, and so therefore I decided first to pursue a career on research and administration before I can launch myself back into medical field. I attended some courses in how to manage my CV better, how to do interview, how to prepare myself for as a letter of intent. I tried to find a job to support my family, and in the first few months I've sent over 300 resumes to prospective employers, and I was very lucky that a gentleman in William Worcester Hospital hired me as a decision support analyst. I may have considered to give up many times. I considered that perhaps I should pursue the health administration and research path, and I could still be very successful on those areas. However, a part of me was always saying that you're good as a physician, and with a good plan and being happy with what I was doing, even if it was not in the field of medicine, I was close enough in healthcare system that I could make some changes. My strategy was to obtain a master's degree in health administration, because that would give me a better perspective in terms of how health policies are done and how we can manage a system in Canada. The medical knowledge, of course, is required for finding a position in residency, but what was the most important thing was the communication skills. How do we communicate with others, and how do we respond to the others, how to overcome challenging situations in terms of communications. And for all of those, you really need a very positive attitude. The journey was very long before I get to the residency, and that was always in the back of my mind. Am I losing some of my skills? So in order to overcome that, I started to keep myself up to date. I was working in a hospital, so I was getting involved of observing what's happening in the patient care, what are the new technologies are coming, what are the new skills and new techniques, what new knowledge we need as a physician, and keep myself always up to date. I have two environments that I work at. Markham Stouffville Hospital, I'm as a chief of the family medicine. I interact with many family doctors in the region, in our community. I run a clinic also, and at that clinic, we have a few staffs, and we have 7, 8, other physician associate that works in the clinic, and we cherish, the diversity of our staff, the diversity of our physicians. We hire people from the different backgrounds, so these are all helping, us to be enriched in what we do as a clinician, and we run a very efficient clinic. My recent hire was a research assistant who is an international medical graduate himself and has great skills on research, epidemiology, population health, and has been teaching around the world, and we're giving him a chance to start a new life here. We become better doctors, we become better nurses, we become better administrators, because we are now sensitive to different opinions, different way of expressing your opinions. And we become better people. As an employer, we have certain expectation on hiring people. Of course, the knowledge and the skills that we're looking for, but more importantly, we're looking for someone who could easily integrate with the rest of the team, who has great communication skills, and is someone who understands the interpersonal relationship and the communications as the center of all they do. Take a little bit of time to understand the employer, to know what they do, what is important to them. If you care about the success of the organization, you become a successful person.